As the afternoon wore on, we knew that the new president was coming back from Dallas. So I went out to Andrews Air Force Base. And it was dusk by this time when Air Force One landed. And Bobby Kennedy we saw rush onto the plane. And then the casket came down to the ambulance. And I shall never forget, Jackie Kennedy sat in the front seat of the ambulance with the driver. And I was standing very near the gate where the ambulance came out. I do remember seeing her through the windshield and the stricken look on her face. Yes, she had the red dress on and the pink dress. I didn't see blood on it from that angle, but the look on her face, I mean, it was terrible. Then, of course, President Johnson did a very appropriate, little mournful talk about the president's death, President Kennedy. I think, you're talking about one's feelings, and of course I reported to our local station, although the networks were handling most of this. I felt the emotion. Young people, I've noticed now that I'm of a certain age, can feel the emotion, but it doesn't affect them from the standpoint of their feelings that they express. And I mean by that, older people could burst out into tears immediately. I probably felt as strongly as many of them about the death of this young president, but couldn't do it. But the next morning when I woke up and began to cry. It was kind of a delayed reaction. At Andrews Air Force Base, I don't think the general public was allowed in. I think it was reporters, people who had some sort of pass that gave them the ability to get in there. And again, it was kind of a double bifurcated situation. On one side, you were just a human being and feeling so terribly sad. On the other side, you were trying to do your job, whatever it was, and as a reporter, that was to try to chronicle for the organization that you worked for, the events that you were observing and hearing. But I think even today, when we talk about this, it's the lump in the throat, it's the feeling of sadness and loss. It was such a great shame.